it. I went from such and such far Rockaway all the way here, and I asked everyone who they're voting for. 400 said Trump. 6 said Hillary. 1 was undecided. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Big Trump. And he's like, Trump! And I'm like, that's insane. You voting for him? I don't know. I don't know. And I said, okay. He starts talking about all kinds of crazy shit. He's wasted. And then he says, you recognize my fucking voice? I said, kinda. The fucking Jerky Boys! I said, you're the fucking Jerky Boys? John Brennan, motherfucker! The tough guy, Frank Rizzo! And I'm like, oh my God. I said, I'll show you my motherfucking ID if you don't believe me. And it's my fucking birthday. Shows me his ID. It really is him, the holy Jerky Boy. It really is his birthday. I said, you want a holy Budweiser? He said, are you fucking kidding me? Of course! So we start cracking buds. We're chilling in the middle of the bike path. There's like park rangers driving by. They ain't even saying nothing to us. Because they knew he was the Jerky Boy. You can't touch the Jerky Boys. It's talking all about all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah, we all were fucked up. It was crazy. You know, saying all kinds of stuff. Kamal! That's the other guy. He saw some dark times, but he's doing okay. You know, and just telling me he's doing skits of the Jerky Boys. Yeah, I'm gonna break this fucking head in with a fucking wrench. And he's saying all this shit, and I'm like, damn, I'm kicking it with the Jerky Boy. Like, what? There's some of my damn heroes, dude. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, oh my God, we're chugging beers, chilling. And I'm like, dude, I gotta go. You know, my friends are waiting on me. He gives me his address. 222nd Street, Point Breeze. Knock on the door anytime. I looked it up. It's his crib. And I'm gonna go knock on his door and kick it with the Jerky Boys. You know what I'm saying? He does the voice of the bartender on Family Guy too. He does a bunch of shit. He was in the ICP movie Big Money Hustlers. And I met Violent J from ICP a couple months ago. Out on the streets of Manhattan. I went to the Holy Show, and the psychedelic minivan pulls up, and I knew it was them. Seafoam green minivan. And the sliding doors open up, and fucking Shaggy Tudo comes out the side that I was on. Violent J comes out the other side around. He's got this big old chain and he's walking. I said, what up, man? I got in his way, so like he'd have to say what up to me, you know? And he goes, what's up? And he rolled on. But he looked in my eyes and shit, you know, we connected. So I'm like, dude, I gotta go. He's like, never forget. Never forget. I'm like, hell yeah, and I'm rolling off. I love you, man, I love you. Never forget. I'm like, okay. He was talking about Trump a bunch. I was like, that's off the chain. The Jerky Boys are voting for Trump. I mean, that is insane. He might win if the Jerky Boys are voting. I'm pretty sure he's gonna if the Jerky Boys are voting. Hopefully he'll have a change of heart at some point. But so I roll on. I get to the beach, my friends are there, I swim for a couple hours, the shit was off the chain, I had a holy 6-pack of Coors Lights. I'm sitting there and all my friends rolled out, so I'm sitting there chugging Coors Lights next to this obese-ass dog that's sitting there. This little Shrimpanati, I forgot its name, but it was a cute-ass little fat dog. I was hollering at people, you know, drinking beers. I finished my 6-pack. I think I might have had one left, actually. I roll up to the holy bar on the side, and I holler at the dude behind the bar. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? And it's like legit on the beach on the holy boardwalk there at Beach 98, that psychedelic little light blue building. And it's like a yupped out, like Williams Turd food court type of thing with this bar on the side of the beach. And I'm like, what up? And he's like, yeah, man. And turns out, you know, we know some of the same homies and shit. He's in some band called the Wild Yaks. And I'm like, hell yeah. And so, you know, we're kicking it and they're playing chess games. And this Mexican muscle man pimp rolls up. Give me a fucking cigarette. And he's like, man, I'm not going to give you a cigarette, dude. No, I'm not going to. And the guy rolls out. And the dude says to me, he's like, the last time that guy asked me for a cigarette, he said, give me a cigarette or I'm going to shoot you. And that's why I didn't give him one. So we're hanging out on the edge of a little psychedelic bar, and dude's puffing a cig, and the Mexican muscle man pimp comes back up again. Hey, give me a cigarette, man. He's like, man, I'm not going to give you a cigarette. The last time you threatened to shoot me. He goes, I said that? Hell yeah. I was going to shoot you. And then another dude gave him a cigarette. There's this strange ass dude named Anton who's hanging out, kind of shady pimpinati hanging on the side. He comes up and he's like, hey, we're doing weed Listerine strips. You want one? And I'm like, I guess? Hell yeah. I don't even smoke that much these days, but a weed Listerine strip from the psychedelic Anton on the beach after I met the Jerky Boys, I'm gonna do that. So he opens up this psychedelic silver packet about this big, cracks it open. A hospital like cloth type of thing, like an alcohol cloth they give you before they inject you with a psychedelic syringe or something. And it's a green Listerine strip. He busted up a huge chunk and gave it to me. I popped it on my tongue and it tasted insane. I said, is this gonna fuck me up? He said, dude, it's gonna fuck you up so hard you won't even know what happened. And I was like, oh, here we go, man. 5 minutes later, it starts kicking in. I'm starting to flip. I'm like, I gotta go. I roll to the psychedelic deli. I fucking hate mayonnaise. There was this dumbass dude in a psychedelic Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon t-shirt making sandwiches up in the deli. He was pissed because they had to call his ass from the back where I think he was jerking or something. You know? Yeah. Get out of here, man! And he came out in the Dark Side of the Moon t-shirt, got behind the deli. Hamburger, fries, Cajun fries, no mayonnaise, no mayonnaise. I say it real specific so they know. No mayonnaise. He gives me the burger. I pay for the joint. I go to the beach and I start dogging on it. I realize that there's mayonnaise on the bottom. I realize that there's mayonnaise on the top. I realize the motherfucker has stuck mayonnaise to every fucking layer of the whole hamburger. Betwixt the pickles and the goddamn lettuce and the onions, the fucking jalapenos, there's mayonnaise shat all over the motherfucker. I was pissed as hell. I start ripping the burger up and throwing it up in the air. At this point, I'm tripping. I am so fucking high off this weed Listerine. I'm just launching pieces of this burger up in the air. The seagulls start coming in. And they're flying in strange formations in these strange lines. There's like 3 lines of seagulls, big ass seagulls. And they're staring at me with these psychedelic black beady eyes into my eyes. And they're in these psychedelic lines. And I'm throwing it up and I'm making them, the lines like cruise and do all these different formations and shit. And I'm just like throwing fries and shit, mayonnaise covered pieces of pickles and stuff, launching them up into the air. And I was like, God, and they're sitting there and I thought, man, when I run out of food, these fucking seagulls are gonna eat me alive. They're staring into my eyes, like swirling their eyes around and staring at me and stuff. And these strange line formations, I'm like, dude, I'm tripping my ass off right now. There's no way this is actually going down. Then this lady and this little kid roll up. I saw you! You were the one controlling the birds! I said, oh, yeah! And then this old ass gangster dude comes up. I saw you! You was controlling the birds! I said, oh, yeah, man! This shit was awesome! And they were staring in my eyes and shit. I was telling them to do stuff, man. It was crazy. And then I said, dude, at this point it's 10 o'clock p.m. There's no one out on the beach. I'm by myself. I'm so fucking high. And I'm controlling the birds. And I go out into the water and I start swimming, and the undertow is real strong and it's sucking me out. And I'm like, I gotta be careful, you know. So I get out of the holy water. I roll out of the holy ocean, you know what I'm saying? And I get back and I look at my backpack and I realize I spent all my money on that mayonnaise covered hamburger and all the fucking beers I was chugging. And I was like, damn, I was planning on taking the subway back. I mean, it's pitch black outside. At this point, it's like 11 o'clock. I'm like, damn, I guess I gotta bike back. Don't got no light on my bike, you know. I mean, I don't fuck with that bullshit. And I'm like, damn, I'm biking back. I'm so high, it's gonna be crazy. I start rolling. At some point, on the psychedelic bike path, this family of a mom, a dad, and a child, all dressed in white, I know they was ghosts, comes rolling up. And they're moving real slow. They're moving slow. And I said, what up? They're like, hey! It's the middle of the night. There's this little munchkin-ass shrimp with a big-ass head riding the bike, the child. And I'm like, hey! And they're all like, hey! All dressed in white. And I'm going and I'm going and I'm going. And I'm flying. And they were going slow. But then I'd catch up to them again. And they'd be in front of me. Again. And then I'd pass them again, the little munchkin-ass shrimp. And I'd keep on flying. But then he'd be there again in front of me again, dressed in white. Hey! And I'm like, damn! It's a family of ghosts. Riding their bikes on the holy island. So I kept on going. I was in Brownsville, deep Brownsville. 45 minutes from my place. Maybe 35. All of a sudden the bike just shits out. The chain just pops off. And I'm in the middle of Brownsville and there's G's everywhere. And they're staring at me. I'm like, oh fuck. I got no money. I don't got no fastest phone to tell me how to get back. I am fucked. I look, I'm tripping my ass off. I ain't got no clothes other than some psychedelic shorts. These ones I'm wearing as we speak. And I'm just like, God, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, oh God, please! And I'm yanking on the chain, trying to pull it out of these fucking tightened gears that it's stuck inside. Oh, come on! And I'm yanking this fucking chain as hard as I can. And about 7 minutes later, the joint pops back into place. I hop on the bike and go flying. I get to my boy's place. I was like, damn, it's been a psychedelic journey. My man Chris, he was like, I had a psychedelic journey too, man. I tried to do a threesome, but it didn't go down. I'm like, man, that don't sound that amazing. That ain't much of a journey. That just sounds like a shitty night. And it's like, yeah, you right. And then I passed the fuck out. And I went to Happy Fun. I was staying above Happy Fun Hideaway in a psychedelic apartment. And I didn't want to talk to nobody though. And I'm biking down the street, and I knew every single person out there, even though I didn't know them. I was like, and everybody said, I'm trying to pretend I don't see anybody. Locking up my bike. And I got these psychedelic nachos up in that place, Retardos. And I bought a tent for $10 from this dude named Desperado. And then I went upstairs and passed the fuck out. And that's what this next one's about, y'all.
Yeah.